Hey traders, and welcome to the trading channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing when is the best time to trade a breakout. And when I say breakout, I'm talking about a flag, triangle, or pennant pattern. These are patterns that are best used during trend continuation, and today I'm going to try to help you guys understand how to spot the best potential trend continuation trades using these patterns. So in today's video, we'll be discussing the trade you see on your screen here on the New Zealand dollar, and I'll also be talking to you guys about what I expect this pair to do going into next week. So if you're new here to the trading channel, then make sure you click that subscribe button to be alerted whenever I come out with more free educational content here on YouTube. And if you want to make sure you're alerted when those videos come out, then head over to thetradingchannel.net. The link will be in the description, and you can sign up for our email list, which is absolutely free. And doing so will assure that you're alerted whenever we come out with valuable content here on YouTube. And along with that, you'll also receive a free butterfly pattern tutorial along with one of my own potential trade setups each week emailed directly to your inbox. So do that while the intro rolls. Make sure to click that subscribe button if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the other side to talk about when is the best time to actually trade a breakout. Welcome back, guys. So here we are on the New Zealand dollar chart, and personally I have a long bias on the New Zealand dollar, and that's what we're going to discuss today, is why I actually have a long bias on this pair. Now before we discuss that, I know that most of you have already heard of breakout patterns. That's nothing new. We all have probably heard of flags, triangles, and pennant patterns. But something that I think is important for everyone to understand is that these patterns are just entry reasons. These aren't actual strategies. If you've watched a few of our videos here at the trading channel, then you know that in order to create a strategy, you not only need entry reasons, you also need a set of conditions that the market is in, because just a simple entry reason like a flag, triangle, or pennant pattern is not going to be profitable over a long period of time. You're going to have more losing trades than winning trades if you don't match that entry reason with a certain set of market conditions. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to take you guys through the market and show you some conditions you can use before using an entry reason like a breakout pattern. So let's go ahead and get started. So here on the New Zealand dollar, let's discuss why I had a long bias. Well, it all starts on the daily chart for me. If we zoom out to the daily chart, you can see that we have our previous daily highs here. If I zoom in, actually zoom out a little bit here. Right here are our previous daily highs. And the market has pushed up to those highs quite aggressively. This is a very impulsive move. This move has a lot of momentum. Not only has it pushed up to it, it's also broke all these levels of structure quite easily on the way up to this daily level of structure, and currently has broke and closed above that daily level of structure easily as well. So with that being the case, my expectation is that this market can continue higher. So now I know what I expect. Since we have a break and close, we have a very impulsive move going up to and beyond this level of daily structure, then I can expect that the market's going higher. That gives me a bias. That gives me a reason to look for long opportunities down on lower time frames. So there's an example of a condition you can add to an entry reason in order to create a strategy. In today's example, of course, we're using breakout patterns as our entry reason. And going back to the question in the title of this video, when is the best time to trade a breakout? Well, the answer to that question is honestly up to you and your back-tested data. What you have to do, and the point of this video is to show you that you have to add conditions, market conditions, into the entry reason of a basic pattern like a flag, triangle, or pennant in order to create an actual strategy. Now, I am going to share with you one of my favorite ways to trade breakout patterns today, and we're going to dive a little deeper in that later in the video. But for now, let's continue talking about why I had a long bias on this pair. As I said, a very impulsive move up, breaking through structure. And another reason is because we really don't have any other structure on the daily chart until my next red line right here. So what that tells me is that there is room for this market to continue higher. Not only have we broken closed above our previous level of daily structure, but we also don't have another daily level of structure for about 150 pips. So that gives me a lot of room for some good profit. Now we have two different conditions met. Now we have two different examples of conditions we can add to our breakout strategy entry reason. One condition, market makes new highs. Market has broken closed above previous highs. So there's our first condition. Now, what we can do for the breakout pattern and what we did on this specific trade is head down to a smaller time frame. I chose the 1 hour chart for this and start looking for these simple patterns. And guys, when I say simple patterns, personally, I just look for periods of consolidation or a pullback of some sort showing me profit taking before the reaccumulation of a specific pair. So once profit taking sets in, like it did here, and the market pushes down, this is going to be traders that were in down here along with traders that have been in from the bottom of this move trying to take some profit off the table. And once the market gets to a position of value, once the market gets low enough for people to consider it a good deal to buy again, then that's what's going to happen. They're going to buy this market up. And with the factors that we just saw on the daily chart being that this market has room to go up, we could see this buying continue all the way to our next level of daily resistance. Now, of course, there are no guarantees. This is just my estimated guess based on what my analysis is telling me. And so far, we are up on this specific trade. And what we were looking at is something like this. This market was coming down, created this period of consolidation, and then broke out of this period of consolidation. And we were actually able to get involved a little bit before the breakout based on some different analysis. But as far as a breakout is concerned, you can see that that breakout happened right here on this candle. And the reason I really enjoy trading breakouts this way is because down here on the hourly time frame, you can put a stop loss just below the most previous swing low. And of course, I will take first targets off before our next daily level of structure. But if you look at the potential profits for this trade all the way up here at this daily structure level, you're looking at around a 4-to-1 risk reward possibly. Now, of course, as I said, no one knows what's actually going to happen. This could turn around and go south right now, but according to my analysis, something like this is possible. So we've put ourselves in a situation of advantage. We've given ourselves an edge over the market by looking at the conditions the market's in and then trading based on an entry reason that's also based on those conditions. And guys, that's what it takes to actually create a strategy out of not only breakout trades, but even candlestick patterns, and even advanced patterns can be made more profitable by incorporating different conditions that you need to see the market in before placing trades. So another important thing I want everyone to get out of this video is the importance of understanding the difference between an entry reason and an actual strategy. An entry reason is going to be why you get in the market at that exact point, the exact reason you enter the market. The conditions are things that are going to happen beforehand, and they are just as important as the actual entry reason in order to create a profitable strategy. So for me, I told you guys I was going to share with you my favorite way of trading breakouts, so that's what I'm going to do. For me, my favorite time to trade a breakout is going to be directly after the break of a daily structure level. So let me zoom out, and this trade is actually based on that. So if I zoom out here, you can see we've already discussed this, but this market had just broken above our previous structure level. Once that happens, I'm going to zoom down to a smaller time frame, like a 1 hour chart, and see how impulsive that break was. Did we just break straight above that daily resistance level without any kind of pause or any kind of retracement? And in this case, we absolutely did. We broke nearly 70 pips over that level before we started to see a retracement. So since we got that break, and it was very impulsive, and it is the first break over this daily level of resistance, that is my favorite time to start looking for breakout patterns. Because once that happens, once we get a good break and a close above that daily level, then it's quite possible and quite likely that we will see a continuation of that trend to the upside. So getting involved right after that period of consolidation and profit taking can be a very beneficial way to trade. So this was a pretty short video today, but I think it was packed with some really good value, and I hope you got value out of it. If you feel like you did, then please go ahead and click that like button for me. If this was interesting to you and you'd like to go a little further in your Forex education and learn more about some of the strategies I use in my own personal trading and take part in my EAP Training Program, then I'll leave a link in the description below and also in the top right hand corner of your screen, and you can click that to find out more about how to get involved in that program. In that program, I teach a few different strategies that I've created over the years and that I've found to be profitable for me, and I also send you 3 to 5 email analysis trades based on those strategies each week in order to help you through the learning process and to speed up your process to becoming a profitable trader. So if you would like a faster route to becoming a profitable trader, then make sure to check that out by clicking the link in the top right hand corner of the screen or in the description. If not, then make sure you're subscribed here to the trading channel so that you can stay informed and stay alerted about the valuable free educational content we come out with on a weekly basis here on YouTube. I wish you all the best of luck in your future trades. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys next time.